Stampers, Deb Valder here, your Fun Stampers Journey Coach, and I'm glad to be back in the saddle. We just finished up our big event here in Saratoga, New York, and it was just such a success, but I just missed all of my videotaping and my blogging, so I'm glad to be back. Today we're going to do this beautiful little tri-fold pop-up card, and let me just show you how it works. This right here holds down the little flap, and when you open it up, we have a Dunkin' Donuts gift card. I just love Dunkin' Donuts, and these gift cards are adorable, but this little gift card holder, you can use it for anything. I just like using it for gift cards. All right, so, and then this pops back up here like this. So let's get started. It is a very simple, very fast card. I want to start off by showing you some of the stamp sets that we're using. Actually, it's just one stamp set, and this is found in our Spring into Summer Mini Catalog 2018. It's called Coffee Helps. It is a bundle, so it does have the stamp sets, and it also has the dies. So that's the stamp set that I'm using. And then if you look at this little thing right here, can you see that? Oh, so cute. That actually is an embossing folder we call bubble wrap. But to me, it actually looked like coffee beans. So I used this on this little piece right here, and that's what I used for my coffee beans. I also used our circle dies, the Journey Circles. They are the ones that have not only the cutters, but also the perforators in there. And one that you might not have seen before is called Badge Label. And I use this quite a bit. You can use it right side up, upside down, and we actually used it with the point on the top. So it's a very versatile little die set, and it is called the Badge Label. All right, so this is a card that I actually did for my team. Once every other month, we get together and with a virtual class, and we stamp. And what we do is you will get a packet like this in the mail. It's an envelope, and when you open it up, it has all of the pieces so that you can stamp virtually with me. We send them all over the country, and you get a little note explaining what it's all about. And then I have all of the pieces cut, stamped, and ready to go. I have what I call my sweatshop that helps me. There's about 14 girls that really lend a hand in stamping well over 500 pieces, so or actually 500 cards with all of the pieces. So they're just like a little workshop, and it's just fun to get together with them on the off month so that we can stamp together with everybody throughout the country. So remember to join Team Deb Valder, and you can do that by going over to my website and joining my team. It's a lot of fun. All right, so let's get out the pieces. The first thing I'm going to do is to grab my little folder. Now, you know that I've been doing this for a while. I take our Journey storage system, and I put them and I organize them in here. Just let me show you what I mean. This is one of our boxes. Oh, kind of big for the camera right here, but these are our storage boxes. This is the large one. They come in a set of 2. And when you open up the box, this one I happen to have, it's kind of like a filing cabinet for me. So when I do a project, I put everything in one of our storage pouches, and I'm going to just show you in a minute what I do when I do that. I file mine alphabetically, but thumb through just like a regular filing cabinet. So what I do is I put a label out on the outside, because if it's not marked, or if it's not bolted down in my house, you get a label. So I just labeled the packet. I have a sample in there so that I know exactly what I'm doing. And even if this stamp set, which it is retired, even if this stamp set is no longer in use, I can still see the mechanics of the card. All right, so this one happens to be our 4-fold panel card. I keep all of the extra pieces that I have so that I can actually take and do another one. And then I put in the PDF with all of the instructions and all of the ingredients so that I know what stamp set I used. I know what embossing folders that I used. And I give you these instructions on my blog. So if you hop on over there, you will get these kind of instructions. And like I said, it gives you all of the cutting measurements and everything, but everything is all in a nutshell in this little pouch in our storage system. So it's worth the investment to organize yourself, because then you're not like I used to be, all over the place. Well, I'm still all over the place, but I'm a little bit more organized being all over the place. All right, so let me just grab these right here. And then what I do is I also put in any other samples I have. I did this card a very long time ago. It's the same, but it's different. You see how I used a little bit of a different label there? Again, this is one that I did a long time ago, and I used a bigger circle on the second one, but for this one I wanted it nice and snug, so I used the same one. All right, so let's put that back in there, and we'll get our pieces out. So let's start with our base card right here, and what we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to score it. We're going to cut it and score it. So this was 11 by 4 1/4. Then what I did was I took our Journey trimmer and I scored. And I scored at the, let's open up our little arm right here. I scored it at the 2.5 mark right here. Oops, let's take the cutter off before I cut through my paper here. Okay, so I scored at the, right here, the 2.5. And I scored at 6 3/4 right here. All the measurements will be on my blog, okay? And cutting directions, everything will be on my blog, all right? So we took the trimmer, we scored all of our pieces. We're going to take our crease tool right here and just fold our creases nice and even. All right, so here is our tri-fold card. Now we want to take and put the coffee beans or the bubble wrap on, and that's what you want to do next. Actually, let's cut the circle first. So let's bring in our cutter. This is our Amaze machine. Our Amaze machine is actually going to be retired. So there is a bundle out there where you can get this Amaze machine free while supplies last. So they're only good until the end of June 2018, but this machine is actually free. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to take our circle dies right here, and we're going to take the, I would say the 1 2/3 from the middle for the cutting ones, and we're going to take this right here. Now what you want to do is to grab your magnetic platform, your cutting plate, and then what we did was to fold this over. Leave this one open. The bottom one is the larger one. You want to leave that one open, but you want to put these two together, and we're going to cut right straight through it. You can cut anywhere you want. I usually go about halfway down. Okay, and just run it through. Okay, this one let's go just a little bit more. Just about halfway down. All right, and we're just going to cut right straight through. Now the reason I'm doing the cutting before the embossing is because if you don't, you're going to take and you're going to flatten out the design for the embossing folder. All right, by doing it this way, by cutting this first, I want to keep this here because we're going to emboss next. By keeping this here like this, you're not going to flatten down the embossing folder. So now I'm going to grab my embossing folder. I'm going to grab the magnetic plate. I'm going to add one of our plates, and then when I put this on my embossing folder, what you want to make sure you do is only put the embossing folder up to this line right here, your score line. So we're going to take and just add that just like this. Okay, close our little piece right here. And we are good to go. Add that, add our rubber mat right on the top of it, and run her through. And then what you have, let's get this out of here like that. All right, and then what you have is the large part here on the bottom. You have the middle part right here, and then right up here is where we embossed the bubble wrap, or what I call the coffee beans. Don't they look just like coffee beans? I think they do. I'm losing my voice because of my event this weekend. We had just so much fun. Anyway, so here we have this. Let's bring this back in here to show you what we're going to do next. The next thing I'm going to do is to take this little piece right here, okay, and my black layer. We'll do the outside here first, okay, And I'm gonna stamp my little, these are coffee rings. Let's open this up to show you. These are coffee rings right here. So it'd be a great background just as a, you know, well, you can use it for bubbles. You can use it for, oh my gosh, so many things. All right. And then you just want to randomly stamp anywhere and everywhere. I like to overlap, but don't go crazy. All right. There we go. All right, that's enough. Wait a minute, one more. Okay, so now we have our bubble background. I've already stamped and cut out my little coffee cup, and remember that there are dies for these. And the other piece we have to stamp is our, well, I already did it, but I'll stamp it again just to show you, okay, is our Life Happens and Coffee Helps. All right, so that's that one right there. Let me grab my saying. Oops, I brought the wrong one up, but that's okay. Let's see if this one fits. Perfect. Isn't that cute? I love our red rubber stamps and the clear blocks. You can just line up everything so perfectly. So now what we're going to do is literally put this little card together. That's how fast this is. It's a tri-fold pop-up card, and that's all there is to it. Now let me just show you. We're going to take and add this to this, okay? And this is going to go on the front panel, flat, just using our Easy Glide right here. Just center perfectly. Okay, there's that. Now we're going to take, and the next thing we're going to do is put our circle pieces together. So I'm going to take my round circles here. I'm going to just use my Easy Glide for the center right here. And then I pop this little guy up. So I'm going to take some of our medium foam squares here, just add one in the middle, and put that right there. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to add this circle piece right here. Now you don't want to put anything on the top or it'll glue to everything that touches it, including the envelope that you're going to put it in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to put, you could get away with one, but because this is going to be manipulated, I'm going to put two of them right here. Now to get it centered exactly where you want, what you're going to do is close your card and you're going to add it right here. All right, make sure you get it nice and straight. But because we did not put those little foam squares up here on top, it's not going to stick to anything, okay? But it still opens up. See, just like that. Isn't that so cute? I told you this was a fast card. Now we're going to do, this one I did, excuse me, with the Life Begins with Coffee. But I think I'll change it up and do this one right here. So let's take, oh, I have it on this side. Anyway, we're going to take and we're going to, I pre-stamped it and didn't even realize it, but I wanted to change up the words just to show you. All right, so I just centered that on there like that. And then, let me just center it a little bit better. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, and now this is very important also. You're not going to put foam squares on the whole thing. It does get popped up, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and put a foam square right here and a foam square right here, and that's going to be our little, see how this pops up like that? This is going to be our holder downer piece. Okay, so you're going to lay it like that. You're going to put this here just like that, and that holds the whole thing down. See? So cute. Now on the inside, we've got one more piece to do, and then you can add your gift card or your little sentiment. If you only wanted a sentiment, you could take and just add another layer to this and just write it on here. But what I like to do with these kind of cards is to, boy, am I not straight today. Here we go. There we go. I like to write up here. My gift card is right here down at the bottom, and we're good to go, like I said. And then just add this like that. Here's this one like that. Whoop. This holds it all down. Isn't that adorable? So that's my gift card, or that's my card for today. It's just a trifold pop-up card, super easy. All the measurements will be on my blog. Remember, this is the retirement sale going on, so make sure you check my blog for that also. So much is going on. Like I said, I'll be bringing you some of my event cards and projects that we did, so make sure you subscribe to my YouTube video so that you don't miss a thing. You take care, have a great day, and thank you so much for stopping by.